bit of technical difficulties there. Let me get this out on Twitter real fast. Going live, going live. I want to get tomorrow's calls up here. So yeah, still a lot of interest in tomorrow for AMC calls. Let us jump a week out, see if we've got anything else coming through. Oh. Turn my phone down here a bit. Looks like more traders might actually be doing the 36. That looks more like people have been analyzing, checking the numbers, because usually you would see the increments of 5 carrying more weight, such as the 40. You go above and below 43. It's starting to fill out. Let's go in. We're going to check some bull put spreads here. So it looks like we got a nice little push over 30 in the after hours. We can go back over to the chart here. Hey, Pringleton, how's it going? I'm going to shift the camera over just a bit. There we go. Hey, DD214, welcome to the chat. Yeah, AMC did have a good push, and so Clay went over it a bit towards the end of his stream. As far as this no man's land that we've ducked down into, and how far back you actually have to go to see where it was tested before. In fact, I got to drop down. Let's try the 1 hour. Yeah, so you drop back. You see the first week of August. That was when we were kind of threatening this. After hours, it hasn't gone terribly bad. I'm going to zoom in on the 1 minute here. So you see, we had this huge selling pressure step in, and ever since then, it's just been a steady push. I mean, you look at the RSI, almost ticked down to 30. Hey, Eleanor, welcome to the chat. So yeah, our RSI got pushed down. If you look at the day, you go back right around lunch, and we did have the push down. But other than that, the RSI held up fairly well throughout the day. We had 2 little tags there. But this afternoon run, if this, aftermarket, if this kicks into tomorrow, we could start to see a pretty decent push out of the hole we're in. It just depends, how much early morning support we have. The first 15, 30 minutes when the market's open, you see increased pressure increased volatility, the prices really bounce around. But if we can hold this upward trend going into the weekend, I think we could see recoveries middle of next week towards the end of the week. And I really think today in the past few days, they've really burned up a lot of money, a lot of gunpowder, trying to push the stock down. And they timed it, looking at how the rest of the market fared, it looked like they timed it pretty good on this push. So how's everyone else doing this evening? I know, Pringleton, you're quite a bit ahead of the rest of us, being over in the UK. I am happy that support's holding up, though. Patrick Tate. Vosk Tech. Interesting. I'm not... Big jump's been on Wednesdays before. Yeah, Pringleton, that's... You get that midday hump, that midday push, or midweek push-up. Yeah, coming up on 23:30, so won't be staying on too long, I'm afraid. Oh, I just appreciate everyone stopping by just to pop in, see how things are going. Yeah, I'm guessing they're bots. If they're bots, I hope they subscribe to the channel. I have no problem with bots being in here if they want to be subscribed. They'll just help me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you know anyone looking to subscribe to a channel, I'd appreciate any support we can get it. Moving this further away from the ground. One of our other big stocks is Prague. So I had mentioned that was actually getting really, really leery of the options chain on Prague, just because runs up to trap the option takers, come back down end of the week. Yeah, it's that is a lot of it is swing traders influencing the price throughout the week. So I actually I went through, and a lot of my option positions I consolidated, closed out some that weren't faring too well, or were in a nice profit zone where I had no problem taking early profits. I still have my December monthlies on Prague, but I'm scaling back my options going into Christmas. I'm waiting to see if we might get some more dips like this in the market, and I actually went out and picked up some shares of Prague. And of course, shares don't expire, so I can take those, just sit back, let price development go where it's going to go. If we see a squeeze on it, that's perfectly fine, because they're shares, they're not going anywhere. Now back over to AMC, I did have those I had those bull puts, and I did end up closing those out to try and do some damage mitigation, and trying to preserve capital against the losses, because they got blown right through. There was no support at all for them. I did get out of those, and I kind of want to see how AMC holds up tomorrow and opening on Wednesday, because looking at looking 8 days out on bull puts, trying to see maybe if it's possible to take out a really, really small position. Slap the ravishing like button, yeah. So the thing is, with it being pushed down this far, there is potential for bull puts to hold up a little bit better. And in this range, I would almost be looking at the 26.27 or 25.26s, either one of these. But I want to wait and see how the rest of the week goes and how we open next week. And if I don't get in on these, I don't get in on them. It's you know, with how low the volume's been and with how much it's been moving around, we are in a kind of a dangerous time for options. Any option positions that I do enter will be very small ones. You know, just nickel and diming them. Not looking for big swings or anything. Then again, you know, the 34.35s that I had, those looked fairly safe, and we saw what that downward pressure did. Just, you know, crashed right through those. But yeah, I now hold Prague stocks. And it looks like, yeah, the Prague announcement on the new patent. They had that announcement again today. An interesting thing, buying in on Prague, buying shares, that opens me up to running covered calls. So I kind of want to see how AMC and Prague really develop after this push down. Just to see, because they both got hammered pretty hard. I'm looking for them to get some support and even trade sideways for a while. If they're trading sideways, that means they're stabilized. Means, you know, the downward pressure, you know, the price isn't getting thrown down, which means that anytime you're in a selling position, trading sideways just burns theta off. So if I get into positions, those will be I'll be looking just to find something trading sideways to do a theta burn. Yeah, same thing. GME, the, you know, I'm sure, you know, pull AMC, GME, Prague, pull them all up. They're going to have almost the exact same pattern. They got pushed down the exact same way. Just with how the market pullback was, it was a perfect time for the people shorting the stock to get the most out of their money. You know, if the market's already downturned and you're planning on pushing it further down, it makes it easier because you have the natural momentum of the market behind you. It looks like I had actually put trend lines out for GME on GameStop also, because I was looking at this this nice long run where it was bracketed in, running right down that channel. So it looks like GME looks like it might start to. Hey, Wrestler, how's it going? There's the eggplant. It's officially a chat now. We have the eggplant. So yeah, hopefully GameStop will run back in this channel. I am debating in the near future picking up some shares. I'm not currently in GME, but just with everything going on with all the discounts, you know, with everything being pushed down, prices are a lot lower. If I see a good entry point, I might jump in, grab a couple shares, you know, super small position and start building from there. And their option chain, covered calls aren't going to happen anytime. Bull puts can happen. So looking 8 days out. Vertical puts. Now keep in mind on some of these, so every contract, you know, when you're entering these contracts, you got to remember that your collateral is going to be the difference between your two strike prices multiplied by 100. So this first grouping here, these are all $250 contracts. As you can see, the premium you would receive, 128, 122, 115. You jump down, these turn into $500 contracts. So in order to enter into these, any bull put spread at this 175, 170 level, you have to put in 500 to enter these. So pretty much you take the number, divide it by 5, and that would give you kind of a cost analysis that you could run, looking at GME versus AMC to see, you know, where would be most cost effective to put your money in for different options positions. Now, Wrestler, were you in Prague also? Because I know Devil's Advocate is in Prague, but are you a holder of the Prague also? See, on Prague, running bull puts on Prague, these only cost $50 a contract. That's a point where you have to look at, you sold at 5 and bought back in the high 4s. So I still have my monthlies for December, and those are at the 750 range. I'm hoping we'll get a run up this week and close out of those. I have started buying shares of Prague. So with the movement on Prague, I think shares might be a little bit better right now, just because it's a narrow window. Any spreads you do, they're $50 spread, $50 per contract spreads. For $50, you get 15 back on the worst of them, and these are for next Friday. So basically, for $100, collect $30 premium, and if it holds, it's always if it holds. It could be a good way to nickel and dime. So with Prague, let's see what kind of I'm interested to see when the last time they dropped below 250 was, because that might actually work as a pretty good support level. You can't go that far back. It looks like this only goes back to the start of December. Hey Simon, how's it going? Coming through on your way to hit the gym? Yeah, so Prague had that ugly gap down. Are you Wrestler, with how often Simon's at the gym, he's that's I don't know anyone who goes to the gym as much as Simon does. So after that gap down, it looked fairly channel bound there for a while, and then just little spurts kept popping up. Hit that 620 and just got pushed down. So the question is, will this level hold up? Because pretty much each one of these, you can look at that. Look at this run right here for a level of support. This run, these almost look like little. Are these intraday, or these might be week long? Because I am on the 4-hour. I just think with the price action on Prague right now, with it getting pushed down, I think the buying of shares definitely outweighs the buying of options, unless you were looking pretty far out. Wrestler Fun gave me goosebumps yesterday. Well, let's look at Fun. Speaking of fun, I work today, I work tomorrow, and then I go back on vacation till next Friday. Oh my God, look at... Yes, Wrestler, I need to tag you because chat moves so fast. Alright now, guys. I am fat and work out every day. Oh, you're a friend of this this push here, Wrestler? Is this what gave you goosebumps yesterday? Oh my God. That is crazy. What did it hit? Looks like it hit 92, 93 on the RSI. That is crazy, that run up. I used to be built, now I'm frail. You know, even if you were in anywhere in this channel, you know, if all you had were shares, and then you hit that run up to $4, wow, that would have been really nice right there. Nice, a little bit over 25% gains. Hashtag dad bod. Hashtag father figure. Here's interesting facts for you, wrestler. For the movie Die Hard, when they cast Bruce Willis, they questioned the casting of him because he was known for doing, you know, more comedy type stuff, and he didn't look like, you know, your traditional jacked up, like, you know, Arnold, Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know, he wasn't this big huge ripped guy. You know, he was just a regular guy. So there was they questioned the casting of him for the role of Die Hard. Of course, that's relevant because Die Hard's the greatest Christmas movie of all time, and we are in December after all. And another interesting movie factoid. Of course, we got the new Ghostbuster movie with Paul Rudd. But in Ghostbusters 2, the guy who played Vigo in the painting, he was actually one of the terrorists in the background in the original Die Hard. So sometime go through, watch Ghostbusters 2, pay attention for who Vigo is, and then go watch Die Hard and pick him out in the crowd. I was semi-buff, lacked lats. So how was the SPY lately? Yeah, SPY's not looking too bad. It got some support. Let's check our other hashtag here. Let's check out SHEB. So we're still on the 30-minute here. Let's drop it down. Yeah, it was a little push down. You know, the cryptos are always confusing because if you look at it, it says 23.45. It certainly is not 23.45 here. SHEB equals trash. You know, there are a lot of different opinions on SHEB and on different cryptos in general. And it just, you know, if you play them right, you know, using limit orders, crypto can make you a little bit of money here and there. You know, it just depends on, you know, the swings. You know, anytime you catch, you know, a 5-10% swing, well, 5 and 10% doesn't matter what stock you're in, what crypto you're in, it's still a 10% gain. So I mean, if you're playing $1,000 at a time and you hit for 10%, well, that's $100. It's $100 you didn't have before. And we still are, we're still well over my average on SHEB. Yeah, but definitely having Yeah, I hate those work calls. Next week I'm on vacation, but the following week I go from Wednesday to Wednesday. I go on 24-hour on call again. Yeah, all of this right here, SHEB was set to start making steady upward movement, and I think it got overhyped. It got overhyped. It started to come down. It shook a lot of people off. I still think it has a potential to, over time as a long-term investment. I think SHEB's pretty solid. They're looking at ways to reduce the supply, which in turn, in time would bring the price up. I did it again. Gotta be careful grabbing those. Wait, which line did I grab? I remember what I did. I had it set up for the bottom of these three bodies, or those two bodies. Doge almost did the same. It was dead for months, then started to go up. Yeah, it's... a lot of people think that, run out, grab a coin, and get rich quick off of it. To where the burning of the supply, a lot of these cryptos are long-term plays. Yeah, there was the Doge run up to almost 75 cents. Yeah, could you imagine buying in down at 4 cents a coin? Buying a 4 or 5 cents a coin and see it shoot up to 75 cents? Especially if you drop that favorite number of mine, drop $1,000 on it. It's actually, for those looking for long-term crypto, let me check and see if I've actually got it on my channel. I don't have it linked, but I've actually got one of the, through BlockFi, I've got one of their Bitcoin crypto Visa cards. So pretty much whenever I use the credit card anywhere, I get 1.5% back as Bitcoin. I had 300,000 Dogecoins at 1/3 of a cent and sold at 1/8 of a cent. After that I kept trading it. Yeah, I've got a small Doge position that I just keep around for tracking, just so I get notifications on it. Not too large. $2.14. I bought Doge at at a half cent, somewhere around there. Sold and it shot up, lost. But yeah, that's you never know when it's going to take off on you. But everything in the market, whether it's stocks, whether it's doing options, if it's doing crypto, you still have better odds than most casinos, and you still have better odds than hitting the Powerball, hitting a lotto ticket. And that is part of the risk assessment. Well, if you go out and buy a lotto ticket, buy a $1 ticket, buy a $2, $3 ticket, whatever the ticket is, you buy that, and well, you're basically predetermining your risk. And just like any option position, and that's why they call options lotto tickets. If you're doing these, if you're doing like these far out options that cost almost nothing, and if they hit, if you hit, you can hit big. It's just like buying a lottery ticket, and a lot of times you see the option chain. People grab the ones that only cost $5 to play, $3 to get these super cheap ones, and it is just like buying a lotto ticket, but instead of buying one, I think Powerball 3 times a week. Well, rather than buying a Powerball for this Friday, you're buying a Powerball for 2 months from now. That is my luck in the market. I just need to sell AMC. Hey, if AMC will moon because you sell it, you could take one for the team if you truly feel that. Just like that's me for Prague. If it wasn't for Prague options, my hit rate on all options would be a lot higher. I don't know. Prague just does not seem to like me. When it comes to Prague, I maybe win 50% of the time. Yeah, hook it up, Holmes. Yeah. December monthlies, vertical puts. For some reason, these gained value when all the rest of them have just lost value huge. Whoever is watching, comment, show yourself. I don't have a problem with people hanging out in the chat and not commenting. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. They're in here. They're just by being here, they're supporting the channel, or it might even be an audio listener. Could be someone walking on the treadmill, just listening to the stream. So what was that? Claybo was talking one. What was that? Farmy or Fammy or? Was that FAMI? Was that it? No, it was a crypto. For how his laptop is, Clay does an awesome job with his laptop. No, wrestler, I don't think it's Pringleton. I think Pringleton got off already because of how late it's getting over in the UK. Would you just look at all those sectors, how green they are? Might be Marine Corps Brat. She usually pops in just to say hi, though. Or did she jump in? Let me go and scroll up. No, it doesn't look like Marine Corps Brat's been in. FAMMI. Okay, let me jump. Oh, what did I do? Okay, there we go. I use the phone mostly. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Marine Corps Brat lately. Trapper was in here yesterday. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here. Maybe a synthetic Frank. Oh my God, no, we can't have any synthetic Franks in here. Maybe it's Simon a wrestler. Now everybody's hit that like button, right? You know. So yeah, I'm still wondering. Stop spamming. Yeah, so for Prague, I'm kind of looking to see. I know it got above there, but I wonder how this will hold up for a channel. D14, I'd like to report spamming. I almost wonder what is okay to. I actually, let's go in on Prague, and I want to have a look at Iron Condors. So I need a 250 and 3 in the center. So 250 to 3, these are the ones I want to see. All right, children. Yeah, so if Prague can hold this corridor, wait, what do we have? Okay, so these are the December monthlies. So December monthlies on Prague. $218 on the low end. end, right about 330, 331 on the upper end. Oh my God, you actually timed him out. I need something, Frank. What do you need, wrestler? Oh, 214 was practice? Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, so looking at those, if you were running iron butterflies for the monthlies on Prague, if you're running monthlies, you'd be dropping 32, or you'd be dropping a $50 premium. Potential profit of $32 per contract. Getting ready for when the channel booms, yeah. Oh, I can't wait till the channel booms. See, even with this, your maximum loss is $18. So yeah, running iron butterflies on Prague, if it stays channel bound, that might be something I'm interested in. Oh, what am I think go wonky? Yeah, it looks like we're coming up on market end here. Be nice if I quit grabbing that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm still there. So yeah, twice they've tested this. They have pushed through this level, but we managed to catch and go back up both times. So I'm guessing Simon Wrestler 214. Yeah, I just do not see this downward pressure holding. I think they got lucky timing with but between the bearish trend for the holidays, and then Jerome Powell coming out and, when he started talking, the market went down, and I think they used up all their powder because they have been able to do anything like this for quite a while. Did have a little bit of the same pattern there. You miss Claybro? Yeah. Well, he just posted his video. His video just came up. Oh my god, DD214 is a mod now? How did that happen? Yes, you are blue. Yeah, so probably this weekend I'm going to start working on some videos. Kind of going off what Claybro said, about getting videos out there that, some people just during live chats they don't want to interact. So I think I'm gonna I might end up starting with kind of options day 0. Can I time out Frank asking for friend? I'm not sure if I can actually be timed out. But yeah, I kind of want to do, I was thinking about doing a day 0 options video, kind of like a checklist of if you're looking to get into options, these are things you're going to want to consider. Yeah, why would anyone want to time me out? So it looks like a lot of the cryptos might have taken pullbacks also. Yeah, BAT, getting up to $1.92, then falling 50 cents. That would have been nice to time out, or not time out, but nice to get in on that good window. If you don't mind, I agree with what Simon, add hashtags and using titles that would draw attention. Yeah, it's weird. No, I've tried scheduling out live streams, but for some reason there's got to be some kind of weirdness going on in my computer, because I can schedule it out and put the name, put the hashtag, put everything in there and have it set up. And then when I go live, Streamlabs won't talk to YouTube. So I don't know what is up with that. That's something I'm going to play with this weekend. Throw the ASMR hashtag in there and watch your views grow. I definitely would want to, I'm going to, start setting it up for, start the stream playing guitar, just thinking out loud. Well, yeah, fiddling around the guitar, give me something to do while I'm waiting for everyone to show up. I actually went through and had when I posted it to Twitter, I had the hashtags and the names already built into where all I did was hit share the video, and then when it redirected to Twitter, I just dropped all the names and hashtags in there. For the people who are regularly in here. But yeah, I hope this continues into tomorrow. We've seen so many 45-degree downward channels. If this 45-degree upward continues and just starts ripping, maybe change thumbnail with an impression face like all YouTubers. Yeah, when I start doing videos, they'll have thumbnails and stuff to them. Put an eggplant in every title. It's got a little bit of a brainstorming session here at the end. But yeah, this weekend I think I'll go in and find out why I'm having trouble getting the live streams to launch with the titles, and might look at start putting some videos together, putting some thumbnails together, just stuff to dress it up, because the channel was a little rushed launching just because we saw things going on, or saw things going on, saw people making certain comments during Clayro's live streams, and it's like, okay, need to get this channel off the ground, get it out there, and try with the little things I know, not as financial advice, but to give people things to consider when getting involved with options. All right, Simon, enjoy the sauna. Hopefully it was a good workout for you out there. Hopefully, thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you enjoyed this evening. Give the double horns to Simon. And I actually am going to be wrapping it up for the evening. So, of course, thanks everyone for coming by. If you wanted to share this, get the word out, not only for the video but for the page itself on social media, YouTube, Twitter. Every little bit helps when getting the word out on the channel. So Simon, Wrestler 214. Oh, yeah, Wrestler. Yep, I'm heading out on this end to row of eggplants. Maybe this next year in the garden, plant some eggplants out there. But thanks everyone for coming by, and I will see you tomorrow morning in Clayro's live stream.